Okay, let's see how to fill in a data flow diagram using Xournal and an external graphics tablet. So here, let's go under Office, under the Office menu, choose Xournal, and under File, we can choose Annotate PDF, get the data flow diagram to open. Now, when it starts, it's likely in best fit mode, so we're going to want to zoom in, which you want to do anyway, and then I can use the Control plus key to zoom in quite a bit. And one of the tricks to using a graphics tablet is to use it for everything rather than just for drawing. So you don't have to go back and forth between the mouse and your graphics pen. Okay, so now here is a, in user space, here we have the virtual memory space for the process running CAT. And let's say I'm just typing CAT, it's taking in from data from the keyboard and copying it to the screen, so it's just acting as an echo program. Okay, when it first opens, there's some file descriptors that are open, and I want to check that I've just got the pen, that this isn't selected, that the filling isn't selected. Let's see if I can just draw a 0 in here. And there's the first file descriptor, 0, the second file descriptor, 1, and the third file descriptor, 2. Okay, well, that's not too bad. And then we want to draw in the memory cell, the buffer that's going to hold some data. And there is a square. And let's put some data in, say, indicating that we have the character A. Because in this program, we write our own program for CAT. It's a char memory cell that holds one character. And we want to, and it has a name. Let's say we called this one buffer. Okay, well, it's not, it's, you could use the text here to draw the words a little bit clearer. Then we want information coming from the keyboard to the memory cell, and from the memory cell to standard output, which is connect to the screen. And then you can see over here, I'm going to end up drawing, but once I get out here, I end up getting the drawing ability back. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to draw a connection from my hardware connection to the keyboard up to a connection made between user space and system space, but then will be a connection to file descriptor 0. And then from file descriptor 1, we come down to the system call interface and connecting it up this way. We have a complete connection, and let's zoom out. Oh, that's zooming in. Okay, now we have, you can see that in the way I've envisioned this program, the data flow, if you're typing on the keyboard, data comes in and goes through file descriptor 0. You can think of these as sort of like landing docks for trucks or trains of bytes that are coming in here, dropping off their bytes. That's the packages that are in the train, and that they're getting stored in a storage zone, a buffer here, then being moved out to another loading dock that gets transported to the terminal screen. Okay, that's it. And you want to then make sure and put your name on it. Say your first name and last initial. Okay, and you can always do the texts. You know, it's hard to draw with this, with the graphics pen. It takes a little time. You can always sort of mix the two, mix the menu items with this, with the freehand drawing. Okay, at the end, what you want to do is you want to export as a PDF. And again, you want to change the name so it isn't the same. And then we save it. We can close Xournal. And we have a data flow diagram. And there you can see you have your, you can view your artwork and be happily surprised or horrified, depending on the quality of your drawing. Okay, and then you would turn this in on the workflow thread on Piazza. And that's it.